What is going on, YouTube? AJ here, doing another Let's Play Final Fantasy XI Online Retail on the Bahamut server. And the reason that we're kind of laughing a little bit as we open is because we just had about 3 minutes of a video that our mic was not on. And it's pretty hard to not realize my mic is on because it glows red. So it should be pretty obvious. But alas, it wasn't. Come here, you. We're going to continue on with Rhapsodies today, but come here. Where you going? We haven't done our ROEs in days, and I'm afraid that we're going to lose a Pururu if we don't do them. So we're doing them real quick before Rhapsodies. Kill about 20 mobs or so. Okay, so we're seeing a little bit of a difference in our capacity points now that we have another. Whoa, what the heck is that thing? Now that we have another chapter, or whatever they're called. What in the... Look at this. Porksy pork. And I think we're just about, since we were doing this capacity point farm, the other day, we just about have resolution done, I think, right? Or might be done. Nope, just one more 30 bagger. So that's cool. If we ever decide to do Rune Fencer, or Dark Knight, or even Paladin, I think all of those could use a resolution. And I was reading about Salteus, and I guess he gives... Oh, we have too much capped accolades, I think, probably. We should take a look at that. We should take a look at that silly cape that we have, the Red Mage cape, and see if, what are those, refractive crystals? Or something to buff that up. I'll have to take another look at what everybody says is good about it. Yeah, it gets another 30 or so percent. Is it 30 more percent on the next Rhapsodies in whatever? That would make this farm not so bad. I guess it's just tough, you know? I don't even know. I don't even know. Ooh, another one we missed. I guess it's tough because, like, everybody tells me, not just a few people, everybody tells me the first... Walnut log? I don't think that's good. The first, like, 100 are the hardest to get, and then they kind of avalanche after that. Multiple enemies, still multiple enemies. These areas scare me though. These guys link, but they don't aggro. And if you go into like a high populated area, having a couple of them link and then, you know, other mobs that do aggro, get overwhelmed pretty quick. So we like staying in these areas that are kind of close to the portals. Yeah, I mean, it'd be boring. It'd be boring just to kind of spam these, but I mean, like, 1,400 capacity points. Per kill. I really do wish that they would put your job, like, at the top. Like, who cares about warrior when you're a red mage? I mean, that would stink if you're like a puppet master or have to go looking for it. A couple more will get that last job point too. Here we go. And I don't know if resolution is one of those ones where you're like, oh, you need 5 of 5, or oh, you only needed like 2 of 5, but I don't think we're going to be getting too many more that I can think of. I think you could have, what, 3? 3 of the merit point weapon skills. Yeah. I don't know if the sword one is any good. I heard it wasn't great. Where are we? Okay, one more. Get our warp ring back on. And then we head over to... Where are we heading to? Hall of the Gods. Okay. Porksy pork. Cool, cool, cool. Magic accuracy bonus. Magic evasion bonus. Capacity in 4. Another accuracy, that's cool. Physical accuracy, cool. Increased acquired by 7. By 9. 11. Okay. Yeah, I guess I understand now that it's just getting those first ones done, and you get like, oh, you struggled through that first 100, your next 100 is going to be easier, and then the next 100 after that's going to be easier. Blah. Alright, one more pit stop. One more pit stop. Clarion Star. Oh no, we're doing the AB thing again. The dials, AB dials. Inventory -1. It took me a while to figure out what that name was supposed to be. I was like looking at it. I just kept on seeing Homan. I'm very, very, very bad. I'm sure that this is like linked to something. Like, I'm very, very good. So the funny thing is that I at least I think I am. I'm very good at stuff like quiz shows like Jeopardy. Like I fare far better on Jeopardy. I cannot do Wheel of Fortune. Like it could be like the word could be missing like one letter and I'll be like, duh. No idea why. Like my brain just doesn't do that. Even though my girlfriend does play this stupid word game on her phone that she has me do if she can't get one. And I get those. I just can't get the... It's missing a... Shouldn't I have got a cutscene? Oh, Hall of Gods. If you're... I think if it's your, like, if you're... Like, the word game she plays has, like, just has the letters. It has like 7 letters and it's like, here's a 5-letter word, figure it out. I could do that. But if it's like missing like 7 letters and like 4 words, I can't. I'm just done. I had an inkling you would be here. You must be taken aback to be reunited with me here of all places. To think we had prevented the world from ending one way, only to find it would end another. Indy Roja, is she not with you? Please, apprise me of what you have learned thus far. So Iroha expired and has yet to return to this mortal coil. Revival is in the realm of the gods, and if she has not yet returned, it may be because they do not permit it. Should she be struggling in earnest against this void, this cloud of darkness, then it is but a matter of time before they see fit to bring her here once more. Unless their own powers have begun to wane and they have little time left. Only the ancients, the Zillards, possess the means by which to open these gates. Here, I got this thing. Ah, but you already are in possession of the Cerulean Crystal. I should have expected no less. No, you shouldn't have. Ooh, I could get the Ark trusts after this. Long have I awaited thine arrival. Welcome, warriors of light, to the Temple of Altana, a place where knowledge comes to be lost. Lady Eve Noyle serves the goddess of the dawn in all her incarnations and is the custodian of the gate by which she can be reached. Lady Esha Natural, thy presence doth come as a surprise. To think one such as thyself would come posing questions for me. A young woman has traversed time itself to speak with destructive. She claimed that an existence which some call the void and others call the cloud of darkness has come to claim Vanadiel. The cloud of darkness, you say? Alas, I can confess to hearing that name only once before in my lifetime. The prophecies say that the cloud of darkness is fated to descend upon this land once the 5 pieces of the mother crystals have turned to dust. Were the pieces to be made whole once more, it is perhaps possible to avoid this most gloomy of futures, but that day itself will signal the end of Vanadiel. O Eve Noyle. Yet even the struggles of the vaunted warriors of light would mean naught against the coming purge. Then pray tell, is there aught we can do? If we cannot stop it while mortal, then we must walk the path of the gods. You would have Destructive become a god? You mean she must cast off the bonds of the emptiness that shackle all those who are born and destined to die? Some would say you speak madness, but I cannot deny that if such a ritual succeeded, I shall not lade my words with honey. The idea is so dangerous that failure could end only in death. Yet shouldn't thou choose to walk the path of thorns, I shall help clear the way, for only one such as thou can make the journey. So we're going to become a god. That's our... Warriors of the Crystal. Huh? You and you alone have the potential to guide them. But Destructive, if she wants to become a goddess of light, then I shall intervene. Bongos? What manner of trickery is this? Oh no. Eve Noyle will have to suffer in this world no longer. I would like to burn this whole place to ashes, but there are more pressing matters to attend to. You vanquished me when my power was approaching its zenith, and attempted to thwart me every step of the way. Yet I know more than any how you will attempt to become a god of light. I have come this far, and by any means possible I will impede your apothesis? Apothesis? Apothesis sounds okay. In this world, there can be no light without darkness. Are you truly so arrogant as to believe this world needs no darkness to thrive? In a world with nothing but light, how will the dead find eternal slumber? Before you act, you must think. It is only a matter of time before the cloud of darkness swallows all. Okay. What'd you do with Eve Noyle? Eve Noyle. Oh no. Destructive, destructive. I see, so that masked man is, for the lack of a better term, a future that has succumbed to darkness. A fallen angel, if you will. I sense that your words do not ring false. But let us reflect, if he came to our time to prevent you from becoming a god of light, then the logical conclusion is that you have the capability to do so. So you wish to know a more concrete method for becoming a god of light? Would that I could provide you with answers, but I cannot surmise what Eve Noyle had in mind. Perhaps Altaeus in paradise would have answers we seek. However, should I have not made this clear before, you must make many sacrifices in order to discard your mortal form and ascend. You will become more than any person was meant to be, and rise to a plane where you will no longer be able to interact with friends and loved ones. Let there be no doubt, the path is a lonely one. least I'll have some porksy pork on my journey. That is all I need to endure. Do I have a bundle of half-inscribed scrolls? I don't know where I would get that. We got a lot of key items. I guess we don't have that. Where do we get that? Nope. Huh. We'll have to look. I need to get all of those. I don't even have. Do I even have all of the? I don't even have all of the Bastock ones. I'll have to remember to come back here. Okay, TVR. Where am I going? Oh, I'm going to Ryzen Jima. I need a... Do I have enough for you, Bounty Box? Can you give me some... I do. I'd like some wool cloth today, please. Oh. Great. Okay. There we go. Up and away. What do we have? Thrifty travel? Cool. Is that what it's called? Thrifty Transit. There it is. Man, I did hear. I forgot who it was. I think maybe it was. Was it? It was a while back. I think it was like I was watching a mid-boss video, and he was saying something about how, like, you are, like, they make you out to be like the biggest. Was it him? I don't know if it was him. No, I feel bad if I'm attributing it wrong. Like, this game is just so ridiculous where you're like, you're the biggest hero ever. I don't really need that in an MMO, you know, like, maybe that was Final Fantasy 14 somebody was talking about. I don't remember. But I don't need this in an MMO. I don't need to be the, like, oh my god, AJ, we need you to become a god for us. No? Can I just, like... I'd just like to kick some ass. Is that okay? Where's my cutscene? Oh, I need to go to the sanctorium. Oh no, it's scary nighttime. I'm guessing that's the sanctorium. Is that the sanctorium? Can you hear me? Cannonball. I am so pleased you have found your way back to me. Far be it from me to remind you of how worried she was about you. Master, each second passed like hours. Don't strain yourself. Your concern touches me more than words can express. Please forgive me, for I am not yet whole. All people must one day return to the Mother Crystal, and Iroha herself resides within this one. Together with her is the same force that has brought her back countless times, Phoenix. Countless times has Phoenix deemed it fit for to revive me, and I fear this time it needs to rest. Phoenix claims that Iroha's spirit may no longer be able to withstand the journey. Master, when I fell in Seasick battlegrounds and I expired with Balamor looming over me, what happened afterwards? Oh, I'm a god now. Then the force that threatens us is no mere emptiness, it is a cloud of darkness? An ill portent, indeed. I am not the most learned person, so I must confess to never having heard that name before. Nor have I, Lady. Eve Noyle's wisdom stretches eons beyond ours. Destructive, would it be fair to understand that you are to face this cloud of darkness head on? And Eve Noyle set you on the path to become a goddess of light? Is such a thing possible, for a woman to become a goddess? Then the only path left for you is to use the power of this crystal, which requires us to break it. Break it? It is but a matter of time before the emptiness resumes its endless march across the far east, as many souls remain in slumber inside the crystals. They can lend you their power, and as they join you, they will not cease to exist, but will rather become one with you. Perhaps that is the key in becoming a goddess of light. Master, I wish there was some way to avoid having to pay such a heavy cost. Is this truly the only option? Will this lead to us stopping the cloud of darkness? Master, if this is your decision, then I shall follow you to the ends of Vanadiel. I shall raise my voice to join the chorus of 10,000 voices singing songs of hope. It is not so simple. Destructive cannot hope to make the journey in her current state. Then what hope do we have? Destructive, a swell of darkness clouds your mind and spirit. Sure does. Bongos. I know you struggle to fight against it, and I can scarce fathom the pain it must cause you. Master, I did not know. The ambassador's goal was doubtless to prevent you from becoming a goddess of light. And in our Iroha's future, you will be overcome by that darkness, giving birth to that abomination. Are we doomed? Are there none who can pierce the veil? Perhaps. Perhaps there is one from another world. You will recall that there are countless worlds existing parallel to Vanadiel. Some you are aware of, others not. And in one such world, one where you never ventured, exists a god of darkness in its most pure form. Dare I ask what this means? I will not lie. From the blackest darkness comes the deepest fear, and perhaps it will overcome you. Yet such a being will desire to absorb the darkness within you as its own, and clashing with a god of such strength may yield clues about this cloud of darkness. And Master, you plan to go through with this? When you are resolved, take this with you and make haste for the Walk of Echoes. Though I have not physical form, know that I am with you in spirit and pray for your safety. Remain vigilant, not just for my sake, but for yours. Alright, how do I get here? Enter Walk of Echoes for a cutscene. Alright. Ooh, a dimensional compass. I think we're doing method 1. If we get there. Let's see. This sounds like this is like a barrier that maybe we haven't passed. I think we did everything that was told that was required to us, but we'll find out. Seeing a couple more new faces, which is nice. And I just think they're newbies. They don't have... I'm usually the only one around anywhere that doesn't have the stars over their head. I've seen a couple question marks too. Are they question marks? What is the I forget what the I think it's question marks, right? The new players. There you go, buffalo people. It's not a crab. Enjoy buffalo time. I haven't even looked into what the ambuscade is this month. Hopefully it's like super easy. No, I forget what they're called. What was last month? Jeez, wow, how can I forget what that's called now? We hated them so much. Snail Crab Boy, whatever he was. I forget what they're called now. Jeez. I talked about it like all last month. We did so many of those. They ended up being pretty easy. And I wanted to do more. But then I was like, I can't. I just can't. I can't do any more. We did over 100 of those. Glowing blue. Oh. They said that odd. It said glowing blue question marks, but those... Oh, my... Is it a light swarm? Swarm? No, it's light swarm. Well, if it isn't destructive, come back to say hello and give her regards. And what a most curious curio you've brought along. Oh, my dog turd? Oh no, it's a different curio. A timely compass for a timely place. Yet who could fashion something so mysterious? Is this a friend of yours, human? In the end, it matters not. Makes not one iota of difference. Oh, you wish to use this and go to a different world, one where your god of darkness exists. That world was a bit less successful than Vanadiel, and its name has been lost to the annals of history. Utterly wiped from the record. I've never been one to pussyfoot around a difficult situation, but even Atamos couldn't make me go in there. But if you really want to go through with this, I'm not about to stop you. A word of caution, a bit of a warning. You'll be accosted by Altana knows what from the moment you draw your first breath. Don't let your lack of preparation be the end of you. Spell your demise. Where am I going? Find a nearby northeast. Up there? Probably up there, right? Nope. Maybe. Nope. And I can't jump down. There we go. A glutton for punishment, then. There's a whole buffet waiting for you just beyond. Forks and knives at the ready. Excuse me. Deswatia. Deswatia? Ugh, I knew it was a mistake to come here. My whiskers are beginning to wilt, droop most unseemly. Here, you'll need this if you want to proceed to any further. Make some kind of headway. Just please don't lose it. Not that I don't have any spares, mind you. Alright. Ooh. Here we go. Over there, standing right in front of us, is your so-called God of Darkness. Pretty damn cool. Simply put, it's Promethea in his ascended form. Absolute and complete. Come now, it's up to you to make the first move. A little parlay never hurt anyone. Well, never again would I have thought to see one such as thee. Answers thou seekest, answers thou shalt have. Darkness hath many forms, apathy, hey, arrogance, cowardice, envy, and rage, and, of course, death. These are all powers over which I hold dominion, yet the cloud of darkness is wholly separate entity. So if it's not your darkness, then what exactly? The cloud of darkness is destined to envelope all, or envelop. We shall finally have release. Dost thou wish to meet Eltana in this despot? Release, you wish to die? Destructive, I think he might be cracked, lost his marbles, but since he's asking for it, why not give him the old what for? Would that not be the only way to stop the cloud's approach? Through the death of a god? Yeah, destructive. A day late and a gill short. Not you again. Almighty God of Darkness, what did you accomplish by absorbing Destructive's tainted energies? Show me what you have done. Super cool. Will you please give us time to summon? You will. Thank you, sir. Oh, I should have seen what Arceala 2 does. Ooh, that enhancing magic. Now watch, I get all my magic. I don't know what he's weak to. Let's do Blizzard. I get like all my magic capped. I get like a couple hundred job points, and I'm like, I want to play Warrior. I guess we'll... Do we have to enfeeble? Maybe we won't have to enfeeble. We'll see how this goes. Nope, don't have to enfeeble. Ooh, maybe I do. Yeah, probably should have enfeebled. I broke the clear time record. Look at me. This radiance, I have never imagined such a thing to be possible for one such as thee. So be it, I shall reclaim what I had once given. You are still unclean, destructive. Abandon your futile hope of turning into a goddess of light. And to ensure my victory, I shall fill you with impurity once more. Promethea, why did you intervene? Thou art an appropriate vessel for the twilight, yet thou remainest chained to the cloud of darkness. Come and find thy true form as a god of darkness. Oh, heavens above. Earth, what just happened? Now I'm completely confused, baffled, and bemused. How do we get all the way out here? Destructive, I thought you had already taken care of your friend. That masked madman is you from the future? Perhaps I was a bit too hasty, jumped to conclusions. Well, that would explain why the world didn't go all pear-shaped when he popped into existence. So what I saw when he first appeared in the Walk of Echoes was more than just a phantasm, a figment of my imagination. He's you. At least there's one conclusion we can draw from this. You might be able to kill him, but he can't kill you. But perhaps we're too late. Destructive, come to me. He's there, Destructive, waiting for you. He's received Prometheus' power and has been reborn as a divinity himself. I can't go any further. He's only permitted you to enter. The demon within has become the demon without. Stay on your guard. them. Look familiar. Look what the cat dragged in. Promethea, the god of darkness, has seen fit to render unto me its powers of godhood, and the cloud of darkness's hold over me has been utterly obliterated, and so now I am able to lead you to the proper future, the proper reckoning. Come, witness what I have witnessed. Witness what shall come to pass. The maximum number of people are already participating in Unity chat. This is a future I don't want. And so countless cycles... that was too fast. The void's tendrils choked Vanadiel, a lone crystal shining as a beacon against the darkness. Ooh, they're going pretty fast. How many worlds had succumbed? None could say. And on Vanadiel, the only place left was Ryzenjima. Vanadiel, she is vanishing before our very eyes. This is a total ripoff of Neverending Story. Iroha, now is not the time to abandon hope. Lady Destructive, you mentioned having one last card to play. Are you so far gone as to think it will actually work? Master. Iroha, if we cannot place our faith in Lady Destructive, then what other hope do we have? Dog turd time. Even the darkness can smell it. This was the reckoning, the decision that I, or rather your future self, came to. You shed all the darkness within your soul to ascend, to become a god of the light, for that was the only way to banish the void. Cannonball! Oh, jeez. Did we make it? We have. Now is the time, for Vanadiel shall shine once more. Together we must, and we can. Let's give him a swift kick to the face. The world is ours to protect. For Frodo. Don't even try it. Ha. Grah. Come, Cirilla. Buy my blade. Iroha, steel yourself. Just a little longer. Zed, watch your back. It would be great if Matt just got hit with one of them in the head. What? Avjang. Mijing, go get him. Be gone. Though I never have been one to bestow a largesse, it's time to give it our all and our fears divest. Then it is time for Meteor, dear Doctor. Just Matt getting beamed in the head with one of those things. I'm gonna think about that and laugh all night. I bet like the end of this cutscene they're gonna be like, all you have to do is give me a name. Say my name. Take that. Iroha, the barrier, now. Praise be, victory is within our grasp. Your body destructive. Boom. Destructive. We've managed to stave off the assault. Iroha, I'm so proud of you. Father? Oh no. Dark me. Gulp. I have made a grave error. This darkness is not what I have surmised. My other half. This is not how Vanadiel is saved. Father. Iroha, don't. Oh no. Where'd everybody else go? Phoenix, please. Save my daughter. Cliffhanger. Destructive had become an entity of pure light, expelling every shadow somewhere. She ascends to greatness, finding herself in Ru Hamet. And it was there that the last Altana's voice reached her. My child, thy will hath preserved thee, but thou art human no longer. Those who have fallen, despite your efforts, all life, cool, shall be extinguished. What the hell's going on with this text? Oh, this poor 30-year-old game. It's trying. It's chugging along. You became a god of the light, but I was overtaken by the cloud of darkness, doubtless owing to being an entity of pure darkness. The cloud cares not for light and darkness, for neither can stop its eternal hunger. Our separating into two entities was wholly without meaning. The time has come for us to return to our world, and for me to return something of yours. Altana and I await you. You made it back in one piece. None the worse for wear. Then the world ends exactly as I had been told. Though I understand it intellectually, hearing it again casts a gloom over this entire place, chills me to the core. Hold on, let's think about this a tad. The future you saw was what would come to pass if you become a goddess of light, no? And those who joined you from the crystal, their spirits rejoined you once more, even though they no longer existed in this world. Even though you could call people back from the grave, it amounted to nothing in the end. Yeah, I'd say it's futile. I see the cloud of darkness cannot be stopped by either you, or the other you. All life vanished from Vanadiel either way. I think I understand now. That's why the other you tried to prevent the reckoning. Then there's one question left. Where do we go from here? Huh? Go to Altana? Have you gone mad? Totally taken leave of your senses? Not that I don't know where she is, mind you. But knowing where she is and knowing how to get there are two entirely different matters. Not even I can find my way there. But if your friend Celteus turned into a crystal, then he may be able to open a path for you, guide you along the way. You've got your plan. Now put it into action. Alright, this is starting to get pretty good now. Ooh, Rhapsodies in Puce. What is Puce? We get more capacity points. Yep, looks like that's about it. And more curio vendor stuff. Alright, well that was a long one, huh? An hour and 10 minutes. Not that bad. Alright, we're going to call it there. Getting interesting now, though. It's exciting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Until next time. Take it easy, folks. Thanks for watching. Bye.